I'm Amber, otherwise known as Bambi.
And I'm Perry, otherwise known as Pezza.
Heather. We are going to be asking each other questions to get to know each other because we've never met before.
I don't really know who she is. How did you get into my house?
I think, you know what, it was more of a case of I had nowhere else to stay. So Perry, where is the most beautiful place you've ever been?
Wow. The main one was probably Venice. I just remember getting off the boat, right? It was in Venice in March. And I got off the boat, it was this beautiful, like, you go along the waves, the sea, the lake. You know there's water and... You go into the hotel,
Okay.
and the first thing I saw was this woman comes up to the desk in this beautiful, huge, red 18th century Marie Antoinette style dress.
Wow.
She's in a mask, a glittering... So I'm like, what the fuck? Is this like a costume party or something? She looked amazing. And I walked outside the hotel. Keep in mind the whole hotel is Renaissance style. I walk out, every single person in the street is dressed the exact same.
Wow.
Beautiful, huge dresses, pink and blue and gold and silver.
Oh my god.
And it was like stepping off the boat into another century. And I've always vowed ever since, I'm gonna go back there, because I was underage, I was 14. I'm gonna go back and go to a masquerade ball.
Yeah, because it's called the carnival, isn't it? It's like
The
they
carnival.
have it every year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and then next time you should dress up.
Yeah, I want to dress up. Maybe we should
Maybe
go.
we should
Stranger.
go, and I could become the lady in red.
Lady in Red, Lady in Red!
Red for scandal.
What is the most beautiful place you've ever been to?
Carcassonne in France.
Carcassonne.
It's, I don't know if you've been, it's like a medieval fortress, and inside is a big village. And it's a bit like how you would describe it, nowhere near as good. But because it's in France, it's very like obviously picturesque.
Oh, that sounds
And
nice.
it's very like, there's lots of like pretty flowers everywhere, and
Wow.
everyone's like having dinner outside in the sun, and it's just very, very nice.
It's like medieval village.
Yeah, and it just, I just love it.
Is it really like built up? But it's
Yeah,
not,
like,
it's like really
you-
simple.
Really simple, and I just remember there was a wedding going on, and like the bride
Aw.
was all like obviously in white and walking along all these cobblestones, and I just
Wow.
thought, wow, I love that. And Lana Del Rey had a concert there.
No.
They have a big concert thing, and she was playing there, and I just thought, what an amazing place.
In Carcassonne?
In Carcassonne. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck.
Yeah, they have like big people there, I think, sometimes.
Jesus. France is beautiful, you guys. You should check it out.
Yeah.
Carcassonne. Carcassonne? Okay, next question. What was your first kiss?
Oh, my first kiss was when I was 12. It was in France. It was when I lived in France, and it was like a big moment for me.
It's a big moment.
Because, you know, like, I think I'd built up in my head since I was like 10 that like I was like ready for my first kiss, and then when it happened, it was a big moment.
Wow. Okay, what you can say, how did it happen?
We were just talking with like a group of people,
Okay.
and then he just kind of like out of nowhere, because I remember like it was like this, like you were him,
Okay.
I was me, as I am now, and then we had friends opposite, and we were just like all talking together. There was people over there having a conversation, and then all of a sudden he just like looks at me and just like grabs my face and kisses me. And when I like kind of like pulled back, I remember seeing my friend over there, and she was just like I can't believe that just happened.
Is this?
Yeah.
That's the exact same thing that happened to me for my first kiss. My first kiss was the exact same story with the exact same person.
Oh my god.
I never knew that.
Wait, you didn't know that?
No! In the same way. In the
Oh
same
my
way. We were in a
God.
nightclub in a group of people, and he turns to me and he says, "Kiss me." And then he just kissed me.
Oh my god. Isn't that strange?
That's fucking weird. Although, to be fair, yours was more of a first kiss than mine. Because
it wasn't.
I consider this my first kiss because it's the first time I felt anything kissing someone. But obviously,
Okay.
I had kissed a girl before. This was when I was 8. And
Wow.
her brother took us into a room, like the study of my house, my country house, and was like, you guys have to kiss each other.
Oh my god.
It was her brother and his friend. They were like 14 and we were 8.
Well, I guess that's confusing then, because like I have kissed other people as well,
Before
like
him.
not. I guess I consider my first kiss as like the one moment that you get that spark.
Yeah, because he's
like...
such a good kisser. No, I'm not lying to you. This is why. Because he's such a good kisser. We never had that spark before.
No, but I think also when you're
What's
younger
that?
as well. When you're younger as well, it doesn't really count.
Well, no,
because
it
you
doesn't.
don't really know necessarily what you're doing. You're just kind of following, like.
That's insane.
I know.
Ratatata.
Okay, so what is the most courageous thing you think you've ever done in your whole life?
Fucking hell.
Well, it doesn't have to be that deep, but just something that you were like really kind of shocked and almost proud that you've just done it.
That's a hard question. Skydiving springs to mind.
Okay, that's a massive thing to do.
Going to Burning Man, which is a week-long festival in Nevada with one gay friend.
That's pretty big as well.
That was pretty intense.
There's like no signal and stuff, right?
There's no signal. It was a week long. I bought the ticket last minute and I was like, fuck it, I'm going.
Very spontaneous.
And at Burning Man, I went on a plane ride for free.
Wow.
They did free.
How?
They did free plane rides because everything is free at Burning Man.
Okay.
The guys I'd had this four-way with the next day were like, do you want to, they do plane rides near our camp. Do you want to go on one? And I was like, yeah.
Oh my god.
And that was the last time I saw the guys. But they really left me doing a great thing, going on a tiny plane.
And that's quite a big thing
Yeah.
to do because you never know how safe the plane was.
You don't. And you know what they did? They gave you parachutes.
Oh my god.
They put them on your back before you go on the plane. And they said,
no way!
they said if the plane goes down, you jump out and you pull this toggle and your parachute will go off.
And what, you just like tumble to the ground?
Yeah.
Like a weed?
Yeah. Well, you parachute to the ground.
Did it not hurt?
Well, no, the plane didn't go down.
Oh, I get it, sorry.
They were like, if the plane goes down.
Then that's what you have to do. The plane was fine.
Thank God. But I was like, I don't know how to fucking parachute. What? Keep in mind, you're in the desert, so there's a lot of bits you could land which aren't the
Wait.
festival. You could just land like over
Oh
miles
my God,
away.
That's very like wild.
Yeah. Very scary.
Gosh, okay. I mean, this sounds like nothing compared to you, because like for me, obviously, I'm a different person, so we're gonna have different experiences. But
That's fine.
actually, I think the most courageous thing I've ever done is getting on that plane to come and see me by myself to America.
Really?
Because I had never even been on like really, at this point, even getting a train or bus by myself was a big deal.
Wow.
So the fact that I just got on a plane
Yeah, of course.
and did that was humongous. It was terrifying. And I made a big fool out of myself when I arrived at customs, when the man was like, okay, where are you going? And I got so scared and I just stood there and I said, I don't know.
You said I don't know.
Well, he said, okay. I was so nervous and I couldn't get anything out and I didn't know what else
Oh my
to say.
God.
And I didn't know your address on the back of my hand. And I didn't want to, like, do you know what I mean? Everything was in my bag. My phone was in my bag.
Yeah, of
and
course.
he said, okay, well, what state are you traveling to? And I just found that really confusing. And I said, I really don't know. And I started crying. And he said, okay. He said, it's fine. He said, it's fine. He said, just know where you're going to next time. And I was like, thank you so much.
You cried.
I was,
Did you actually cry?
I cried in front of the customs man.
Amber. Oh, baby.
I know.
And then you had a very traumatic way on the way back as well.
I know.
Because we got robbed in Vegas.
In Vegas, and the whole plane ride I was in that little red dress with the t-shirt we'd bought.
We got robbed and they took all her clothes, so she was still in the red dress from the night before.
Yeah, and I remember I fell asleep the whole way there. Obviously my makeup was dreadful, and when I woke up, the two girls next to me, they were like, "Are you okay?" And I thought, oh my god, what have I done? And they were like, "You just look like really rough." They were like, "We've been discussing whilst she was asleep, like, should we call someone? Is she like,
what?
Is she okay?" And I thought,
that's so rude.
I know.
That's so rude. And it's because you'd been crying a lot.
Yeah, and I had like makeup all down me.
Because we got robbed in Vegas. They took everything, and obviously Amber was crying so much. She was so upset, which is normal. You know, it was very upsetting. And they stole our passports. They stole everything.
They stole everything, like my purse, everything.
And we had to get new passports.
And we had something like an hour to get to the British Embassy.
Because it was her birthday. It was her birthday 2 days later.
And I had to get from
Like the day
Vegas to LA, and then from LA to England, and then from England to France.
They questioned you. Do you remember they
Yeah.
questioned her really hardcore at the border because she was on a temporary passport.
Yeah, I know. And and I remember stood there, and I was in that big oversized t-shirt that said something about partying, because it was the Vegas store in an extra large. And all these people were coming past at the queue as if to say, "Is she like robbing something?" Because I had all the police people like round me, and it was really embarrassing.
And keep in mind, this is in America, guys. Like, America is kind of scary. American airports are a little scary.
They're terrifying. They really question you hard.
But I was so proud of you because you handled the questioning so well.
Yeah.
From what I could tell. I wasn't allowed to stand with her.
No.
And we got through.
Yeah, we did. Separate the beef.
Honey, I killed the kids.
Never mind. I never loved